Hey guys, so quick video today on composters. So there are 3 different composters in the game. Each one will offer different rewards. So the first one will offer earthworms and sprout mix. The second one will offer grubs and fruitful blend. And the third will offer red wigglers and rapid roots. So these amounts here, the 20 rapid roots and 3 to 5 red wigglers, these amounts aren't the default amounts. These amounts can be increased with different skills and items. So if we open up the codex and we go to the fishing tab, here we can see one of these. Bucket of worms gives me +1 worms. So that's one way to increase the amount of worms you get. The other way is a skill in the composter tree, wormy treat. So this gives me +1 worms. So these both apply to all the composters. So red wigglers, earthworms, and grubs. And then for the rapid roots, fruitful blends, and sprout mixes, those can also be increased too with skills in the composter. So efficient bin gives me more sprout mix, turbocharge gives me increased fruitful blend, premium worms gives me increased rapid root. There's other skills that also increase and decrease worms and fertilizers down here. And what they do is fruitful sprout mix gives you +0.2 crops, so you have to apply it to whatever crop plots you want. So like I have 65, 66 crop plots. I have to use a sprout mix on each one to get the +0.2. Fruitful blend increases your fruits by +0.1, so 0.1 per harvest. So if you get 5 harvests out of a blueberry bush and you apply it on the first time, you'll get +0.1 every time. So if you get 5 harvests, you'll get +0.5 in total. And then rapid root is a -50% crop growth time. So once again, like you have to apply it to every single crop plot. So for the sprout mix and the rapid root, they can't both be applied to the same crop plot. So basically, one time you have to apply sprout mix, next time you could apply rapid root, but you can't apply them both on the same one. So to get the composters, you have to come over to the blacksmith here, go to the build tab, and here you'll find the 3 different composters: composting bin, turbo composter, and premium composter. Another thing is my times aren't the default times for the composters. The basic composter default time is 6 hours. The default time for the turbo composter is 8 hours, and the default time for the premium composter is 12 hours. I have time reduction from an SFT, soil crabby? Yeah, soil crabby minus 10% composter time, and you could also reduce it further with one of the skills in the game, minus 10% compost time. It's good for drift, like I said, to reduce it by a bit, especially for the premium composter, but it's not super important if you aren't reducing it by a bunch, because you'll still probably get the same amount of compost within a day depending on your sleep schedule. Each season will have different requirements for the composters. So we're currently in spring, and it requires rhubarb and carrots for the basic composter. But if we go up to SFL World, we can see the different requirements for each composter in each season. So for example, like I said, rhubarb and carrots for the regular composter in spring, zucchini and peppers for summer, that kind of deal.
Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. It would help me out a lot. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Have a good day, guys.